Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. We are at part 7, we are in level 7, or as I like to call it, Dungeon 7. My terms for Zelda are always dungeon, so this one is not an exception. Dungeon 7, and I am a complete idiot. I once again forgot to mention a dungeon name, which was level 6, the one we did in the previous video. I keep forgetting to do that. That was the dragon. I'm not sure if you were able to see it. You can look it back at the last part. That was the dragon. And this one, I'm sure not to forget it this time. I will not mention it quite yet, because we don't have the map yet, so you're not really able to see yet. However, I'm completely lost in this place. And I don't mind, that's what Zeldas are all about. Getting lost and discovering and finding stuff out. The puzzling, the adventuring. When I say I'm lost in a place, that's not a bad thing. There's a compass here. One of these stealthos had it in them. Yeah, it's been a while, and all these dungeons in this game are not really that engraved in my memory. And that's mostly because all these rooms are pretty similar. It's an old game and everything. I can forgive it for that. But therefore, it is a little bit harder to remember where everything is and what the routes and everything are. But there's nothing I can't find again. Find out again. Come on. I know this is hard. I'm distracted and everything, and I'm speaking in a language which is not my first language. It's hard enough as it is. Excuse me if I sometimes trip over my words. Dick Dogger is very weak to sound, only this time it splits into 3 little things instead of only 1. So be careful. It's therefore a little bit more of an adversary. And apparently you don't even have to kill it because it gave absolutely nothing. Thank you, game, for making me do stuff for nothing again. Right, more of these Gorias. Man, Dungeon 5 was a lot harder than 6 and 7 are for so far, when enemy-wise at least. Rupee. I don't really need rupees anymore. Unless I need to buy medicine again. And I'm still working with my very first one. Alright, this room had me puzzled for the longest time. A random Goria appears here and just says grumble grumble. And you can't get past this guy. As you can see, there's nothing you can do. If you attack it, you'll just get stunned by the fires right beside him. This is where you need to bait. Use the bait on this guy. And he leaves. He was just hungry. He wanted the meat. Right, 100% note. This meat is a one-time use. As you can see, it is gone now from our inventory. I don't consider buying the meat again, or the bait, what's officially called, for a 100%. Just using it, this is the only place where you need to use it. Buying it once and using it and leaving that spot empty, in my book, still counts as 100%. But there are people who believe you need to have the inventory filled in order to say you have completely 100% this game. If you are one of those people, in that case, I'm mentioning now, you need to buy the bait again. They all restock in the shop where you bought them, so you can of course buy it again. That's what you need to do, because one time use, it is gone now after you have used it. Right, we get the map from this place, and this time I am not forgetting. This place is the demon. Once again, not really sure if you can see it. It is something that could be quite anything, I think. Right. Yeah, I'm really not seeing it. But apparently this is supposed to be a demon. And another trick this game plays on you. There is a bumpable wall here. This is one I distinctly remembered because of this one being so tricky. Look at the place where we are right now on the map. We are in the very northwest corner. There is no room atop of us, according to the map. But this is still a bumpable wall. You can still go here. There is actually a room here. Hidden rupee room where you can grab some rupees. Very mean trick, but very handy if you know it, because this way you can show off, hey, I'm good. You can use this room to get to the room to the east of it. Goria time. When is this game going to learn that Gorias are no longer a threat to us? I'm even at full health. Come on, game. If you're in dungeon 7 and you're still at full health, then the dungeon is too easy. Yeah, for some reason I really believe dungeon 7 shouldn't be dungeon 7. I'm still doing them in order, but honestly speaking, I would consider dungeon 5 harder than this one, so I would always put dungeon 5 above this one, and even 6, even though 6 is harder than this one, not harder than 5, but still. Really don't see why this game doesn't handle the... what am I saying? The difficulty progression, I mean. The further you get into all of these dungeons, that it becomes harder. That you start off easy, then you go a little bit harder, then a little bit harder. Alright, I was afraid of that. I was not too sure, but apparently it is a dead-end room. Then let's go down. If I can go down, come on, Link. Get rid of the enemies. Once again, I'm pretty sure there's a trick. We are now on the west side of the Eye of the Demon. And once again, it's a bumpable wall, even though the map says there's nothing here. But the Eye of the Demon is actually a place I remembered, because this is actually a required place when you want to grab everything. This dungeon is really tricky. It even starts putting rooms in places where the map says no rooms are present, but they still are. And this Goria spawned in a very tricky place. Come on, let me kill you. Get over here. Don't make me leave this room to respawn you. What can I use? Magic wand, can that penetrate him? I'm not the biggest fan of the magic wand, but this actually required me to use it because the guy was inaccessible. Right, dungeon item time. We get the red candle, an upgrade to our current candle. And what is the upgrade, you may ask? Well, it's not that hard to imagine. One of the things about the candle, the normal blue candle with that I mean, is that it can be used only once per screen. That is no longer the case. Infinite uses are now available with the candle. Alright, let's get back to business. We still have an enemy to kill, the boss of this place. If there are more Gorias, I didn't want to press B. I still did, on accident. See if they give us something, a key or anything. Nope, bombs. But I can use bombs, I'm not full on bombs, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Which one to take? This one? Another Dig Dogger. This time we do need to kill it, because I see a locked door. Guess what we need to do to unlock that door? There we go, and I'm even at full health again, because it gave me a fairy. Thank you. Do I want to deal with these dongos? Too lazy for that. Let's just leave. Yeah, this is one of these places... Oh, dang it. Wall Masters. This is one of these places where it's pretty hard to figure out how to get to the boss, because you are tempted to just look at the map and think, oh, the Triforce is over there. on that spot on the eastern part of the dungeon. Let's find out how to get there, but this is actually a place that is inaccessible through normal navigation. We actually need to find a staircase, and it is somewhere over here, but I need to find out which block to push. This one it is, apparently, the middle one. Should have known. Not that hard to figure out, actually. Right, we have one of these traversing rooms again with the 2D platforming, and we end up over here, in the middle of the dungeon, underneath the eye of the demon. The room up here is where we got the dungeon item. However, we can't bump this wall, so we do need to come this way. Now I'm pretty sure I can bump this wall. Yeah. And enter the boss room, which is very, very anticlimactic. Just an Occlumentus. Magical sword, 2 hits, done. Why does this game think that Occlumentus is just a level is really necessary for level 7 boss? It isn't even the harder variant or anything. Like the Gleeok that suddenly had 3 heads or something, or even 4. Or was that one still coming up? Oops. Spoiler alert. Right, we have completed level 7. Thank God. I'm not really liking that place. It is not an easy, not a hard dungeon combat-wise, but it is hard to find out where everything is. So it is a little bit of a puzzle because of it's a bit. It is a big place, not hard, but it's a big place. You can get lost in it quickly. What am I going to do next? I am full on everything. I still have my medicine. Haven't touched it yet. I'm not buying another bait. I don't think that's necessary. Even though I have the rupees, I might even do it. Yeah, why not? I'm in the neighborhood anyway, so... And I have no idea what else to spend the rupees on. Normally don't do it, but I'm so close to the place, might as well do it. And then it's a beeline towards level 8. Which is going to be our final normal dungeon, because as you may know, from the beginning of this, when the story was told, the Triforce of Wisdom we are finding in order to access Ganon's place was shattered in 8 pieces. As the Triforce on our pause screen says. We've already got 7 of them. We need to have only 1 more. We're getting stuff done. This land of Hyrule is going to be saved. But first we need to go find Dungeon 8, another very hidden place. A place I didn't even have to look for that much, because I'm pretty sure I found this quite early when I was playing this game for the first time. Looking for rupee caves and everything, burning down trees in almost every screen. I found this place early on accident. Yeah, this is unlike one of the other dungeons. A place where you can... Why am I going over here? I need to go over here. What am I doing? I want to go to the east of Hyrule. Yeah, it's unlike one of the other dungeons where you get these big shrines indicating entrance of the dungeon. Something Dungeon 7 already didn't have because of being in a dried up lake and everything. Oh, this place is even more obscure. This is just in a random place and a random tree. And I'm already having trouble finding it. Yeah, I'm going the right way now. No, still not going the right way. Yeah, these forests can be confusing. But I'll find it. I'll find it. This starts looking familiar. Yeah, this is the screen we want. See that lone tree over there? Yeah, guess what's in there. Burn. Dungeon. Yeah. Pretty mean. Although, not that hard to find, honestly, because, like I said, I found this on accident early. I hadn't even found Dungeon 2 yet, I believe, and I was starting to burn trees down, and I stumbled upon, hey, Rupee Cave! Hey, another Rupee Cave! Dungeon 8! Still funny, though. Oh, we have Manhantla. Let's bomb you. Still think that's the best way to get rid of you. This is annoying Manhantla, because all these statues also shoot stuff at you. Right. Get a rupee. Not really worth it. Let's get rid of all the enemies, because dang it. Once again, this is a block we need to push, but we can't, because enemies are still here. I'm stunned. Not anymore. No, 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 no. Don't turn around, that's mean. Ah, dungeon item immediately, you may say. Don't worry, there's more than one dungeon item in this dungeon. This isn't the final dungeon for nothing. Or the final normal dungeon. And we get the Book of Magic. What does this stuff do? It's a little bit obscure. Once again, a lot of things are obscure in this game. Once again, using the excuse, old game. But I believe this is what it does. Using the magic wand now, the waves we use now end up in a flame, making it extra powerful. You can also burn things with the magic wand now. Go ahead and hit me, I don't care. It's not like you can hurt me, you can only stun me. And one of the better uses of the magic wand now being able to burn stuff is that it can also be used to light up rooms. You don't actually need the candle anymore to light up things or burn things. The magic wand can do that now. Manhantla. Might as well use the magic wand now. Not really working though. Yeah, bombs are still a better way. But I like the magic wand when it can burn things. It becomes a way cooler item that way. Manhantla being a plant monster and anything, you might even expect it to be weak against fire, but no, not really. This magical sword does way more damage. And the magic wand is of course still a good alternative. And the to-go item when playing this game with a no sword challenge. Because you get your first sword from that cave where the old man is, it's dangerous to go alone part. But you don't actually have to pick it up. You can actually complete this game without a sword. I am not going to do it. I'm getting killed here. Let alone if I don't even have my sword. Not really sure if this will help. Hard to hit darkness anyway with projectiles. There we go, finally. Key. Let's go left, quickly, before I get killed here. I lost more than half of my health already. Right, use the magic wand now. We don't need to get the candle out anymore. Our magic wand can burn. Grab the key. I already got the key, so I'm pretty sure these enemies won't give me anything. I'm the kind of Zelda player that always wants to kill every enemy. There's a lot of people who like to do it that way. I'm no exception. I always kill all the enemies. Let's go left again. Come on, go left, Link. Darkness. Luckily these are red, so they're a little bit easier. And I got another key. Not too sure if I can use it, because this very dungeon is the one going to give us the magical key. I'm not going to keep that hidden, because I've already spoiled that one coming up. And that is the... Can I go here? No, apparently not. Can I go here? Can I go here? No, I need to go back. then I will. Yeah, that's usually the way you're going to want to tackle these dungeons. Go until you get to a dead end, or what looks like to be a dead end. Try to find out if you can bump some walls, and if you can't, you know you're done on that corridor. Right, let's go to the locked door now. I have the keys. I have way too many keys. Paul's voice. Yeah, magic wand doesn't hurt them. As you can see, does nothing. Let's grab the compass quickly. Oh, they hurt. They really hurt. Why am I still doing this? Let's leave. And let's move up. Luckily the enemies stay defeated in this room. Oh, we're running out of time, I see. So might as well clear this room. Call it a day again. Oh, that I can use. That really... Oh, thank you. Really needed that. I was really afraid of dying, but that gives me a lot of breathing room. You get a rupee. Not really something I can use. Right, this stopwatch has given me a safe spot to stop for now. So, I will see you next time when I continue with Dungeon 8. I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish it as well, because I don't think there's too much left. And with that we will gather the final piece of the Triforce of Wisdom and we'll take it to Ganon. Let's save our Princess Zelda. First we need to find that final piece. Next time, Treecks out.